Hey everybody, it's Jaclyn here with My Fair Dailies. So as promised in my previous videos, I am going to be doing a full-on in-depth tutorial with you guys today. For this tutorial I did use my complete total favorite right now. This is the Anastasia World Traveler palette. This is such a gorgeous palette. I am telling you guys, you have to go get it before it's not available anymore. These palettes are amazing. I'm not going to do a full in-depth review about this palette. I actually included this in my August favorites from last month, so I will link that video down below, as well as the haul video of where I actually got this palette from. I recently did get this from Sephora, so I will do that haul video again down in the description box in case you guys would like to see that as well. But today I'm pretty much using these four shadows right here, these beautiful warm tone shadows, as well as Noir, which is this really pretty matte black that's like blackest black shadow. It's amazing. These four shadows right here are definitely my favorite shadows in the entire palette. They are the reason I chose to do this type of tutorial first. This warm smoky eye, which is just a signature for me. I absolutely love smoky eyes, especially warm smoky eyes on myself. If you guys would like to see any other specific tutorials from this palette, please let me know down in the comment section. I am planning on doing a couple more looks using this palette just to show you guys how versatile it is, why I think that it's absolutely worth the investment, and even, you know, I say investment, but this really isn't even that expensive of a palette. It's actually pretty reasonable for a high-end palette.
So welcome to this warm smoky eye tutorial, guys. The first shade that we're going to use in the palette is called Soft Peach. I'm just going to be taking this on a flat shader brush and applying it all over my eyelid. I also already prepped my eye with the MAC Painterly pot, the MAC Paint Pot in Painterly as my eye primer base. Next shade I'm going to be using is this shade here called Morocco. I'm just going to be taking the brush that comes in the palette, flipping it over to the fluffy side, and applying that shade in the outer corner of my crease. I'm going to be slowly working this color towards the inner corner of my eye, just in windshield wiper motions. Again, blending out any harsh edges from the shadow. Again, using the same side of the brush, I'm going to be taking this color here called Fudge, and again working it into the crease area along with the Morocco shade I already put down. This shade is just going to really deepen up the crease area and add a little bit more definition. Diving back into that soft peach shade, I'm just going to be applying this on the brow bone area. Again, using this to kind of smooth out any of the harsh lines created by the two crease colors I put down, plus adding a little bit of highlight to the brow bone area. Next step, you'll need something like MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus, or you could use a finishing spray, water, eye drops, whatever you want. I'm just going to go ahead and spray my brush with the Fix Plus, and then I'm going to go ahead and apply the shade Spoiled all over the eyelid. As you can see, the shade has a little bit of gold micro glitter flecks in it, and I really would like those to stick to the lid, thus needing the Fix Plus spray. Next, I'm going to move on to eyeliner. I'm going to be using the Lorac Front of the Line Pro. This is a felt tip eyeliner. I'm going to go ahead and apply a winged eyeliner on my eyelid. This is just, hey, it's my signature. I love cat eye, wing eyes, whatever. So I'm going to attempt at least a little bit to show you guys how I start my wing on camera, but I do warn you, I do finish this off camera because it is damn near impossible to do this perfectly and stay in the actual camera lens, as you guys can see. And voila, with some editing magic, there is your winged eyeliner. Next, I'm going to be taking this shade here called Noir. This is just a beautiful matte black. I'm going to be applying this to the outer corner of the eye, working it a little bit into the crease area, as well as going over the eyeliner that I put down. Using a black matte, matte black eyeshadow in the outer corner of the eye really helps to diffuse the harshness of the liner that I put down. Plus, adding in a matte black really adds a lot more definition to this look, really giving it that extra punch of color. I also go in with a clean blending brush just to blend out the harshness of the black shadow, really blending it into the rest of the look as well as into the crease area. So I know this part right here is a little bit difficult to see, but I'm just taking that shade Morocco back into the crease area just to diffuse all the dark shadows that I added into the crease. And then I'm going to be taking a clean blending brush and just blending out any harsh lines, as well as working those dark colors together just to make them really blend and look seamless on my eyelid. Moving on to my under eyes, I'm just taking that shade Noir on a flat liner brush and just working it into my lower lash line, sticking as close to my lashes as possible, working the shade in from the outer corner to the inner corner. I did remove that really annoying fallout underneath my eyes that you guys saw on camera the entire time. So right now I am just taking that definer brush that I used for the outer corner and really blending out that black shade initially. Then I'm going to be taking the shade Morocco and adding a little bit of warmth to the under eye area. I think that this color really diffuses the black shadow, plus adds, like I mentioned, a little bit of warmth to the under eye area and really ties this whole look together. And then to blend the two colors together, I'm just taking my ring finger and smudging it. Next, I'm going to be taking a black Kohl eyeliner. This is just the Rimmel Scandaleyes Kohl liner. I will be using this to now tightline my lower waterline area, just really working into the waterline as well as the lashes, then taking a small definer brush and just buffing the shade into my lower lash line. Next product I'm going to be using is the Covergirl Supersizer Mascara, and unfortunately I did forget to film me actually putting on my mascara, but you guys have seen it before. So I did use this product all over my lashes. I absolutely love it. If you guys prefer using false lashes with this look, they would be perfect as well. I just chose not to do them because I was doing this tutorial at night and I thought it was a waste. Next, I'm going to move on to contouring. I'm using the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer as well as this tiny Tarte brush that I found as part of, I believe, when I got the foundation kit, like the mineral powder foundation, or maybe it came with the smoothing face powder. I don't remember. But anyways, I've been loving this brush lately to contour with. It gives me a very nice chiseled contour, and then I just go in and blend it out with a bigger brush later on. Next, I'm going in and using the Betty Lou Manizer. This is the bronzer. I absolutely love this bronzer right now. It's what I've been using pretty much every single day. And I'm going in with this small, it's like more of like a small blending brush from Morphe Brushes. I'm just applying this all over the contour that I laid down just to diffuse the harsh edges of the contour as well as add a little bit more bronzer to my face. For blush, I'm going to be using this Milani powder blush in Romantic Rose, and I'm going to be just applying this all over the apples of my cheeks as well as working it back towards my temples like I usually do. You guys know my blush routine by now. I really love this color for fall. I've pretty much been using it almost exclusively since August, and I really love it. And again, this is a Morphe brush. It's just more of a face, more of like a flat face brush, or just one that I can use to blend out this color. I've been really trying out my new, it's like a vegan brush set that I got off a Look for Morphe brushes, and I'm really loving it. Next, going into my favorite highlighter of the moment, this is the Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop by Becca Cosmetics. And I'm going to be taking a jumbo fan brush and just applying this on the tops of my cheeks, as well as down my nose, on my cupid's bow, and on my chin. You guys, again, know my highlight routine. This is what I do in every video, but I absolutely love this highlighter. It gives me such a beautiful glow. I'm definitely going to be picking up a lot more Becca highlighters in the future. This was something I forgot to mention at the beginning of the video, but I did already go ahead and apply my face using the Too Faced Hangover Replenishing Face Primer, as well as my Too Faced Born This Way foundation. And then I also did my brows with the Anastasia Duo Brow Powder in the shade Dark Brown. And then to set my face, I'm just going to be using my favorite face powder right now. This is the Bourjois Healthy Balance Face Powder. And I'm going to be go ahead and taking my Beauty Blender to apply this all over my face. Really, I'm concentrating the Beauty Blender parts in my T-zone area since that's where I seem to get the most oily, and that's where I like to pack on the most amount of powder. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this on my chin, again around my lips, my cupid's bow area, my nose, as well as my forehead. And because I don't want to lose too much pigmentation on the cheeks, I'm just taking a big fluffy brush and applying that face powder onto my cheek area, again just to set it. And then to finish off the look, I'm just, again, taking my MAC Fix Plus and just spraying this as a setting spray all over my face. For my lip color, I'm going to be taking the Makeup Forever Rouge Artist Intense color in the shade 11. I'm just going to be applying this all over my lips. I just thought that this nice neutral, more of a frosty shade would be perfect with this. Really, you could do any kind of lip you want. I've done vampy lips with this look and it looks great. Again, neutrals look great. Just play with it. Figure out which shade that you want to work with. This is the one that I chose for this look, but you certainly don't have to copy me. And here is the final look complete, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that you will want to recreate this yourself. If you do, please tag me on all social media so I can see these looks recreated. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you would like to see more tutorials on my channel, please leave me a comment down below. All the misery was necessary when we're deep in love. This I know, this I know. She told me to worry about it.
She told me to